10 easy habits that will transform your life. Try incorporating any of these beneficial habits into your daily routine as starting behaviors. The sky's the limit from there. 1. Keep things orderly. Picking up, organizing, and even making the bed makes us feel better. It prepares us for visits, makes us more productive, enables for a better night's sleep, and even improves our relationship with our spouse and children. Expecting to spend 2 hours every day, cleaning from ceiling to floor is certainly unrealistic. And vacuuming and dusting on a daily basis? It's not going to happen. However, just sweeping around the home, picking up objects left lying around, cleaning up accidents as they happen, and washing and placing your dishes in the dishwasher may make a huge impact. What is most important? It prevents the mess from worsening, which prevents us from lashing out at our husbands and children or becoming enraged with ourselves. When you're first starting off, try setting a timer. Before you go to bed, or even before you sit down to watch television, whatever your nighttime ritual is, walk through your house for 15 minutes. Pick up objects, straighten pillows, and clean down countertops. Make it a practice to clean your dishes after eating from them and to make your bed as soon as you get up. Your day and attitude will both improve. 2. Manage your money wisely. One of the most important habits of successful people? They are careful with their money. Spending can become routine and habitual. Swiping a credit card at every whim may soon spin out of hand and become a deadly situation. Taking a break from spending is one of the finest methods to develop the habit of careful money management. This can be difficult, but when you're done, you'll be surprised at how much more you consider before you swipe that card. Make it a daily practice to review your money account and budget. Just 5 minutes a day spent glancing at it and checking to see whether everything is in order can identify issues early. Each time you spend, put your money back into your wallet or drop coins in a jar. Make it a practice to put away excess change. Watch how soon it piles up. You might even want to start a separate savings account, especially if it pays you for developing a practice of saving money. Our financial rescue pack includes terrific advice on how to save $1,000 quickly, make a solid plan of action to get out of debt, and much more. 3. Opt for gratitude. Being diligent about cultivating an attitude of appreciation is one practice that may absolutely improve your viewpoint almost instantly. Successful individuals are generally able to recognize and appreciate the positive aspects of their lives. When I was going through a particularly tough period with a loved one, a friend advised me to sit down and write out everything I liked about that person. I would go back to that list whenever I was annoyed or furious with them. As ridiculous as that may sound, it was quite beneficial. Concentrating on what you're thankful for helps you appreciate what you have. It makes us feel blessed, allowing us to see the beauty in life's regular situations. When things go wrong, being appreciative allows us to focus on what is going right. Make it a practice to write down 3 things you're grateful for every day. This might be as easy as having a delicious meal, hearing from a friend, or resting in a warm bed at night. If you focus on these 3 things every day, and write them down in your diary, or on your phone or wherever you can readily return to, you'll be surprised at how much you have to be thankful for. 4. Maintain hydration. We've all heard about the numerous advantages of drinking water, such as increased energy, cleaner skin, and improved digestion. Of course, this does not necessarily imply that we follow through. Why not create a routine of drinking a glass of water first thing in the morning, or additional water throughout the day? Instead of viewing counting your 8 glasses of water each day as a punishment, consider it a terrific method to energize your body. Dehydration causes us to feel hungry, weary, and irritable. When we're dehydrated, we eat more, make bad decisions, and choose harmful beverages, such as soda. Carry a water bottle and replenish it as needed. Consider how incredible it is that we have access to water nearly 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Water is a valuable commodity in many parts of the world, and it is transported in, strictly preserved, and sometimes battled over. We consider ourselves quite fortunate to be able to fill a water bottle with clean, drinking water anytime we choose. Consume it and enjoy it. 5. Make a schedule for your days. Successful people arrange their lives in this manner. They make, and maintain, appointments, keep a daily task list, and use their calendars as a roadmap to achieve their objectives. Find and mark a time in your calendar for each to-do item. Scheduling time for things like exercise, housework, cooking, and leisure time may seem strange at first, but it's a terrific way to get an overview of your week once it becomes a habit. Scheduling enables you to manage your time efficiently, allowing you to optimize your rewards and anticipate the requirements of your family. One fantastic habit to develop is the habit of reviewing your schedule and writing out your to-do list shortly before going to bed. You may go to bed knowing you have a plan for the next day, and your subconscious will often solve difficulties in your sleep. I created the Living Well Planner to help us reach our objectives by setting monthly goals, planning out each day, completing critical activities, keeping track of your money, and even food planning. Mine is always with me. 6. Prioritize your family. One of the most essential considerations in any choice is to strengthen family bonds and consider the requirements of your spouse and children. We talk a lot about the life you desire and the success of the me in today's culture. There are also a number of unpleasant marriages and divorces. Of course, these things aren't necessarily connected, but putting another person's needs ahead of your own may make a big impact. I'm not suggesting you should be a doormat or always give in to your children's demands, but make it a practice to ask yourself, will this keep my children safe, happy, and secure, before making any decision? Will this keep my husband safe, happy, and secure, as well as deepen our relationship? Your entire family will benefit if you make it a practice to thoughtfully and consciously ask these questions before making a choice. Prioritize family time and your children. Before you commit to another activity or cram another thing into an already jam-packed schedule, be sure you're not ignoring the needs of people who matter the most to you. To keep that flame alive, every marriage needs some one-on-one time, a date night, or some romance. Say it with sincerity, but also make it a habit. 7. Get up early. I get up early. I'm not a morning person, but if I want to do what I set out to do on any given day, waking up early allows me to get started. It gets me going before I have to deal with family issues and lays the groundwork for a productive day. Set your alarm to wake you up at the same time every day. Even on holidays. Do you want to develop the habit of rising earlier? You'll be getting up earlier in no time, if you find the ideal time and go backward in 10-minute increments every week. Go to bed at the same hour every night, and if you need extra sleep, go to bed earlier, rather than sleeping later. Don't sacrifice tomorrow's success in order to fit in another chapter now. Instead, save it for later and give your body the rest it requires. One of the hardest habits to establish, but once you do, you'll wonder why you didn't do it sooner. Early risers are more productive, because they have more time to solve difficulties at the start of the day rather than playing catch-up all day. Even 10 minutes more in the morning might mean getting out the door on time and in order. 8. Spend the night before preparing for success. Preparing before bed, like waking up early, allows us to get a head start on tomorrow. Make it a practice to lay out your clothing for the next day, even if you're at home isolated. And make sure you change into them to create a shift in your day. Prepare everything you'll need for breakfast, lunch, and supper the night before. What takes 10 or 15 minutes before bed, might take 20 or 30 minutes in the morning and throughout the day. In normal conditions, you would also make certain that bags are ready to go, keys are on the counter, and everything is in order for tomorrow's success. You may avoid problems in the morning if you make it a practice to be proactive and prepare for what is ahead. We are all aware that misplaced keys can completely ruin a schedule and a morning. 9. Begin moving. Successful, happy, and productive people make it a point to move their bodies every day. This does not have to be a 5-mile run, unless that is your thing. There are surprising benefits to even a 10-minute workout, or taking 20 minutes to walk a circuit around the block, using the stairs more often, or parking your car a little farther away from the grocery store. If you have to go to the shop for any things, it can really mount up. There are various applications and technologies that can assist you in making movement a habit. Consider a fitness tracker, such as the Fitbit or the 007 fitness tracker. Many fitness trackers may be programmed to vibrate every hour or less as a reminder to keep moving. This does not imply that you must exercise every half hour or anything. Simply getting up to fetch a glass of water, or going to the copier will help you exercise more. Make exercise a habit. 10. Rest. While prioritizing your family is crucial, it does not mean that you should neglect your personal needs. True happiness and success know when to take a rest and when to nourish themselves. This does not necessarily have to be a day at the spa or a shopping trip. Find tiny treats or presents to give yourself throughout the day, such as savoring a cup of coffee, smelling it, sipping it gently, and feeling the warmth between your palms and the steam on your face. Consider that a present. Spend some time focusing on it and being attentive of it.